And Saturday morning, it's clear, not bad, cold in Melbourne, and we're supposed to get some rain on, I think, 17 Celsius. So that's 64 Fahrenheit for anyone that is in Fahrenheit. 17 Celsius, double it and add 30, and that'll give you your Fahrenheit. I'll just fix up real quick here. Yeah, so I've gone down the bank this morning and grabbed $200 worth of ones here. So I put in there, I'm hoping, in a dream to get a 1992 Mobberoos. 8,000 are supposedly out there. Worth way more than a mule. And then that's better. It's real weird that my screen to the left of me always seems to want to stay, I don't know, like 30 seconds out from, anyway, on the timeline, doesn't matter. Oh, I'm not too close, aren't I? Oh, well, not really, because I'm doing it how I do the $2, which isn't how I do it. And that's putting them out. Geez, listen to the aeroplane over head hitting the reverse thrusters. Jeez. Coming to the land at Tullamarine, which is, as the crow flies from here, it's about 3 kilometres. The drive there's about 6. And then, how you going, buddy? So anyway, I've gone down, I thought Saturday morning, get these dollars done. And then once they're done, later, well, I better zoom out to be able to show you. I also grabbed $1,400 worth of twos sitting there. So they'll be at some time later, today or tomorrow. But anyway, they're sitting there too to get done. So that's another big lot to check. See if I can get any red poppies out of there. Oh, my ears just popped. That plane made my ears pop. I'm just going to put that over a bit further. I might bring that microphone closer to me. I've got a brand new microphone put in the phone, but my one needs the headphone jack because of the age of the phone. And the one that I got is, well, I got it for a present, so I haven't swapped it out. It's too late now. Well, it's offline. I don't think you can. But anyway, that one fits into the C where the charger goes in. But this phone I've got, when I put it in there, it won't change it over. Now I looked it up, and some phones that got head jacks for headphones, got a jack there. Some of those phones, you actually have to buy the microphone that plugs into that jack, not into your charger, where the charger cable goes in. Later ones, they go in the charger cable, but like mine, when I put it into where the charger cable is, it doesn't override it. I've tried, even with an app, and it won't override it to allow it to work. So anyway, it's sitting there brand new, and if I had it, it's as clear as day. Tried on my daughter's phones, and it's excellent, but on this phone, anyway, I've got to upgrade the phone or go and get another microphone to plug in. It was one of those wireless ones, so I can plug it just underneath my chin here, or right in front of me on the coin on where my camera's on, and that way you'll hear me better, because I don't talk too clear. I know that it's a bit hard on this microphone, and I think I'm getting hit from YouTube with unsuitabilities on it, because I think their analytics is picking up that like I'm swearing or something, because of that. And so the last 3, they've hit me with it. And I put on 540, 50, whatever it is. And I'd only ever had, up until 4 weeks ago, I'd only ever had 3 ad suitability it is, hits. And I challenged them and I won the 2, but not one of them, which I still reckon there's nothing in there. I don't know why. And so in the last 3 weeks, I'm now on about 7 they've hit me with. So I think they got a new program that's listening to words, keywords, whatever, and it's really tough, and it's hitting me, and obviously I'd say a ton of people that might not speak too clearly or loudly for the microphone that's on the phone. And so I'm getting hammered with it, and I never used to. So I've moved the phone down a little bit closer to my mouth here, and see if I'm clearer. And if I don't want to shout, but yeah, so I'm getting hammered anyway. Not that it makes any difference, because cutting me down on the ads for a video, I don't even want to tell you the embarrassing amount that one video a day is what I get off YouTube. But I'm going to tell you. So here's one for you. Every single one of my videos turns over, this is each video broken down, turns over, I'm not going to tell you. I want NN. Have a guess. How much does a single video, not all combined, but my 548 videos or whatever, including the streams, all up. How much do you think one video a day makes for me? And I've averaged them all out, so don't worry about what video it is, just the average. So you reckon 4 cents? 4 cents lower. This is per video. So 540, I don't know, say 40, say 450, say 550. It's one under, I think, but say 550. 550 videos, and how much a day for each video? And anyway, it's less than 4 cents. Have another guess. It's better having and if anyone else is out there, that's a subscriber, because you've got to subscribe to comment, but feel free to have a guess at the average amount I make each day on a video, one video that's up. 1.5 cents per video, 550 less. Less than 1.5 cents. This is fun anyway, you doing that, just us two here. That's pretty good, because it's passing time here. And I just want to shock everybody out there that I've been doing since 2014. 300,000 views or whatever. 6,000 minutes of views just last week. Okay? 6,000 minutes of views last week alone. I get anywhere up to 100,000 or something a month. All right, so there's all the views. They've all got the ads turned on as well. That's how you make, unless people donate or I get promotions to pay me, promoters think, but otherwise, yeah, no choice. But they're on for, well, At the moment, we're at 1.5 cents, and it's less than that. Oops. So far, zip. If there's any rabbit ears in there, I'm not really fussed. I'm really just looking for, like I said in the heading, straight out money coins. 1992 Mobberoos would be a real nice one. Then a mule. Then we got the 2001 Federation rotate, $2020. Oh, and the changeover. I got the changeover the other day, one of them. Basically, that's about it. You know, the 2014, I'll take one if I find one. The 2019 JCs, I won't. Just the 14s. That's all. I'm interested in the low mint. Take the 2019 IRB with the AU or S privy marks on them. And if I see any errors on them, I'll pull them out. 0.4 cents. Oh, your message disappeared. So you reckon just less than half a cent per video? Serious? 0.4. Less. Less than 0.4. Less than half a cent. Less than half a cent is what you just said. 0.4. It's less than 0.4 of a cent. And this is for every one of those 550 videos on average, what they all give me each per day. And we're on 0.4, and it's less than 0.4. This is the small design. If you look, large design. If you look at that gap there between the two ladies, the small design actually matches it when you come here at right angles. This is the large design. It's closer there, closer at the dollar to the inner rim, and it's hardly got any prong. The small design is wider here, but it matches with that exact. So the right angle on it is exact. Bigger gap here, and the biggest thing that stands out, well, that gap does, is that the prong here is about twice the length of that. So you get two of them, 2003, women's suffrage, 10 million, 2 or 3 of these large to every small. And they're a variety of each other. Mint hasn't said which one got minted first. So we don't know which one's the standard. That was all that was produced for that year. So there's no Mobberoos. So yeah, but anyway, get a pair of them and try and get them in top nick. But you'll find pairs of them. So what was you down to? Peter Butterworth had to jump in with 0.01. 0.01 of a cent. Eh? 1/100th of a cent higher. Yeah, it's higher than that. I'm just doing something. Just bear with me. I'm just doing something. I'm just making sure I got it right. Just bear with me, people. I'm just... so 0.12. Oh, sorry, that last one you said NN 0.04. I was wrong. It's less than 0.04. It's less than that. I'm just doing something again, peeps. Just 0.0, 0.3. No, not 0.3. Not 0.3. You went 0.04, and I said lower than that. And then Snapper went 0.02. So, all right, it's higher than that. And if NN had put a 0 there, that's about the average is 0.03 cents a day. Yep. 0.03. That is 1/3 of 1/10 of a cent. Yeah, that's right, because 0.4 is half. You get down to 0.1, and then you're breaking down 0.1 to 0.03. And if you times that by 550, you'll get like $1.65. So it buzzes around $1.65 to $2 a day, somewhere there. So we're talking not even 1/10 of a cent a day. Half of 1/10 of 1 cent a day per video. That's what I get. All right, just to let you know. So for doing this video and it goes up, that's yeah. So that means do it for every 5 videos. Well, that's for every 5 video, for every 3 videos, that'll be 1 cent. So 3 videos gives me 1 cent. I'm pretty sure. So let me see. $1.83, yeah. So yeah, somewhere there. 3 videos at 1 cent will give me $1.83 a day. And that can vary. Sometimes it jumps, you know, because there'll be one that hits on there. But when you come down to the average is floating around $1.50 a day, $1.60. So that's it. That's it. And yet I had 6,000 minutes of views just last week. 6,000 minutes of views in 1 week. I get, like I said, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100,000 views, minutes of views a month. And it'll take me 3 months to get $100. It takes about 3 months. Every 3 months I get $110 or something off YouTube. So it's a pittance. That's why I do this noodling, because I'm looking for coins, not for getting paid for doing these videos. Hey, Joe, how you going? Yeah, so yeah, and that's why I do it. I noodle heaps and heaps of coins. So I've got to do a turnover, because YouTube. I said last week, you need 1 million. You need 20,000 ain't going to cut it for you, really. You can't retire on this. You can't just make that your full-time job. I reckon you need about 100,000 followers before you'd be happy just doing that straight out, flogging it on, you know, doing it. And giving lots of stuff away too. I don't know why I did that. I'm back with the $2 again. I don't know, bit of insight to planning on being a YouTuber, planning on being an influencer, planning on making billions of dollars by doing videos. No. You're really all doing it for the love of it, because there ain't no money in it. It's just, yeah. So anyway, and that's what I've said all the time. I don't have to do them online. Yeah, I can just do them. I can go through them and probably do more because of the setup and that. But I've got to look through them anyway. I may as well be online showing you, streaming, and it fills your time in, helps me pass my time away while I'm doing it. That's the large head. Keep that show in case I find the small head. Yeah, and that's basically it. Just to show and tell, learn, and check for me coins, because I've got to do it anyway. There's the one I said I'll keep. 2019. It's not very good nick though. Might be, yeah, it's not very good. You can still pull these out right now, so you can be a little choosy. But you got privy mark there and 35 years there. 35 years, $1.84 to 2019. And that's a privy mark. It's a raised, well, this one raised square with an incused letter. A counter stamp is an incused round with a obtuse raised letter. And then a mint mark is just the letter on the flat field. That's it. And only the mint can put a mint mark on it as well. On the circulating coins that we have, which means only C mint marks. Perth can put theirs on it because they're commemoratives and they don't go into circulation. But normal coins that always we use in circulation, only the mint can put a mint mark on them. Any coins that are just for festival, for whatever themes, Perth can do them and put a P mint mark on it. And even though it says $1 and that, but every one that Perth makes is not a Mobberoos or the platypus or the echidna or the lyrebird or the elder. That they can't put a mint mark on them because they're circulating coins. Only the mint can, and the mint can't put a mint mark on a coin that's going to be into circulation. Can only be on a coin that's going to go into a mint set or a special package that's limited edition, and it's not going to be sent out as a circulating coin. That's why you got your poppies with the C mint mark and the ones without. The ones without went into circulation. The ones with the C mint mark never went into circulation, because that's the law they passed in 65. And that's why Canberra wrote they wrote that law. I still think it's a funny joke that they wrote the law that no mint mark can be put on the coin that's a regular coin in use for people to use, including themselves. And they made that so, well, Perth couldn't do it basically, and anyone else, including themselves. They cut themselves out of it. So the 66, the very first coin they made, they went in and had a laugh at everybody by putting a privy mark instead of a mint mark, but a privy mark, like that 2019. But it was the gap between the wave and the platypus head, and that's a privy mark on the 20 cents, the Canberra 20 cents. The London one, the wave touches the platypus head, but the Canberra one, the wave doesn't touch. There's a gap. And they did it again on the 2008 20 cents Canberra. And that's an actual privy mark. And so they had a laugh by passing the law that all you people out there, whoever they were trying to say you can't put mint marks on, besides themselves and Perth Mint. I don't know if Sydney was going then. Anyway, any mints couldn't do it. And so they cut their own throats. So they had a laugh and, well, we can't do that, but we're going to put a privy mark on it. So the mint mark would tell you that it's minted at Canberra, but they couldn't put a C mint mark on it. So they did a privy mark, and privy marks all have stories. Every privy mark has a story. And so the 20 cent 1966 Canberra that they couldn't put a mint mark on, they put a privy mark, and when you look at the privy mark, it's saying, I was minted in Canberra. If they put a mint mark on it, I was minted in Canberra. But they didn't, they couldn't do it. So they put a privy mark, which, the similarities, it's telling the story, just like the mint mark. And it was saying, hey, I was minted in Canberra, not London. And London was connected up. So they knew London was going to have a complete wave to the platypus head, being the very first coins minted from our mint. And you want to tell everybody, but you can't put a mint mark on it because you passed the law. So, hey, we'll cut the wave short and put a privy mark there. And when anybody sees it, they're going to know straight away that it was minted in Canberra. And that's what they did. So I thought they had a laugh anyway by cutting their own throats, and then they went and threw a privy mark on their very first coin. That's funny. It really is. Anyway, they did it again in 2008 on the 20 cents, and that's got a wave gap as well. Well, in actual fact, there's 3 varieties because I've got a picture of it showing 3 different gaps, but they're privy marks, the same. They're there on purpose. And again, anybody looking at it now will know. Look at that. Will know that it was minted in Canberra. And that's what they want. They want everybody to know. If you make something, you want to put your signature on there. They can't do it for the ones that go out in circulation with the mint mark, but they can do it by putting a privy mark on every one they wanted to. And it still reflects and tells you the same thing that, hey, I was minted in Canberra. 2014, 1 million. I'll take that. That's in really nice condition too, eh? I haven't found a 14 for quite a while. And actually, Snapper's there. You know, how many months ago was it, and you turned around and you said to me, oh, you missed the 14, and I said, yeah, it doesn't matter. And I said afterwards it did. Since then, I don't know how many months ago that was, but since then, I've only found 2 2014s, mate. This is the 3rd one. I don't know how many months ago that was. I'd have to look and see back. So yeah, they're not coming up too often. So 1 million, taking that one. But that was real weird after you said that. That's the 3rd one. So I only had 2 up right now since then. And if I'd taken that one out, I'd only be on 4. And we're talking, what, I don't know, it could be 4 months or something. Ages. Yeah, they're hard to find. Yeah, I didn't realise, mate. Do you know how many I took back last year? That's why I sort of said, yeah, I'm not fussed, because I just finished taking back, I don't know, I must have taken 9 or 10 of them back. I did a complete clear. Whatever I had, it went back. So that was before Gritty. But yeah, so anyway, yes, they're a little bit harder to find. There's something going on the tip of there than I thought. Just dirt in there, or a little die crack or something. I'll just have a look. Nah, fossil. Oh, no, I reckon it could be a die crack that's in there, but it's a bit dirty. It might be dirt. Yeah, I think it's just in there where I'm rubbing that joint. Oh, good one there, little dirt's all that stuff's the wood. Yeah, see it in between those 2 there? Look at it. And the one above it. See the die cracks coming off there. So there, but there's actually a really light one that's on the top of that too. That I picked up there. You can just see it. See there? Geez, they're tiny. Tiny, mighty, mo. Holy moly. Don't even know how I picked that up. That's real. Anyway. Once you get your eye in and you've been noodling for a long time, I've said I could pick up, if something's not right on there, I've got to say 90%, maybe more, I'll pick it up. And if I don't, in that other 10%, probably 9% is because I'm not fussed about looking for them. So, yeah, but anyway, 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, Anzacs, just gone past on Tuesday, Anzac Day. So yeah, you can get 5 of them. I'll put that in case I get some more. But every time I turn the 2014 over, that's what I keep finding, Anzacs. That's why that 14 there is amazing, and it's in nice conditions, nice and shiny. It's got luster on it. Yeah, it's not bad. Wish I kept all my ones when they came out, brand new. Where's that? I'm in no rush. It's Saturday morning. Is it? Yeah, it's still Saturday morning. If I've missed anybody again, apologies. I don't look left. Zoolander in, and oh, that's all right. And you got to go. You going? All right. See you later, bro. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, thanks for dropping in. I still got yours stuff to open, which I will. I told you I've got to get to them. Let me just see. So that's there. See, it's clear, and it's going to crop. But there, if you caught it in that close up, you can. There's another one just next to it there. It's like there's a V coming off it. Both run into that bead. But that's tiny, miny, I'll tell you. But that's about the size that I found on the 88 $2 die crack on the reverse side from the flora to the inner rim. That's all the length it was, and that's the only die crack I've found in 3 years on an 88 on a $2 coin, and I'm getting close to 260,000 of twos I've checked. One die crack, not lamination flaws, talking die cracks. No, not peel and all that, die peel, metal peel. Yeah, so anyway, let's keep doing. Just have to check, make sure I don't throw the wrong one back. Rotate for me. No. Large head for me. No. Geez, there's a few of these in there. There's 20 million of them. I don't know if there's something going on with that bead too. No. Well, that's a lot clearer. Why can't I hold that one up there? Everyone's probably saying. So it's just there with that bit of wood sitting on top. Oh, is it? Oh no, it's flattened it out now. I've got a good look on it, but it looks like it was one there and on the top of it. I've got bright glasses on that, yeah. It still looks it. Let's see if I can get all that junk out of there. There it is, for sure. Oh no, is it? No, it's flat. It's like those rotten shadow bars. They look like they're there, but when you get down and look at the flat on them to see if anything's raised. There's nothing there. And I think that's the same. It's just that mark. All right, sorry. But anyway, it was tiny. And again, anything strange, not right, always investigate. It caught my eye with the showing up that was there that dark. But anyway, that's what you do. And you find some and you don't. You lose some. Oh, you know, you put your cow outfit on. That way you can sit on the couch and keep going and eat the grass. So Pete's been harassed with a bit of grass tossed at him in the lounge that he better get out and finish that lawn. It's not going nowhere, mate. And anyway, the longer it gets, the better, the stronger. You know, you got to come up with some reason, anyway. It's good for it. Here's one, because you're on the same time as us now, just like the cows, mate. You can't cut the grass before midday. It's got to have a bit of sun on it, dry out a little bit, you know. Unless, you know, get rid of that morning dew if you haven't had rain. Anyway, whatever reason, mate, the mower's broken. That's a good one too. That's the difference, the Donny difference. I'll just move some things up here. I just realised could be bloopers. That's better. Anyway, I think I've been dawdling. Oh, no, I'm only on 37 minutes. Is that right? Oh, that's cool. I've got hours up my sleeve in. Eh? But like I said, if anyone missed that's around before, that after later, probably today, I don't know about tomorrow, but I've got $1,400, I'm pretty sure is there. $2 coins to check. No colour ends. No nothing really to write home about. Oh no, I'm gonna look at things on here. Yeah, so anyway, nothing to write home about at the ends, but who knows what's in there. I like to do the big double. I said that the other day, the big double, and that's a poppy and a coronation. In any order, but coronation and then poppy be good. Or two poppies or two coronations in one roll, you know. That's rotated. That'll be really good. Yeah, it's only, found a couple of these only a little bit out. I'm not sure. You're getting some of them must have, I've got 30 degrees on all my ones that I have. And they're all on large head. But some of them I have found they're only a little bit out, not that nice turn. They're just, so, I don't know. So I'm a little bit close to call, but I'll put it there because it's a large head anyway. I've got 34 of them that all, 30 degrees, but I must admit, if I put that one back, that'll be probably number 5 since last year that I've been a bit, you know, anything before that 1 o'clock turn, that 30 degrees can get a bit iffy, trying to turn it in your hand and all that. So I've put back 5 that I've been a bit iffy. So I said all of them I have, like it was locked in at 30 degrees. They didn't spin around, rotate around to that 30, they were locked in. But then I've put 5 back that, there's a mule and it's sticky as too. It's a sticky mule. 2005, it's got the 2006 reverse on it. It should have been Dancing Man all year, which I don't think I've got one. But it should have been the Dancing Man all year, but somebody accidentally put a Mobberoos in there. They minted 5.7 million or 9 million of them. But so the prices didn't go up like the 2000. But that is a mule, Gazette mule. You can find them, just get them in good nick. Not like that one, it's pretty sticky. Yeah, so alright, down I've got 4 to go. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you had to rotate, didn't you, on that park? Oh yeah, but I do flip them, so I'd see it. I pick it up. I'm not just flipping these randomly. I'm flipping them for rotate. So yeah, if I had one, I would find it definitely. Man, if I could pick up the mint marks on those things, I'll pick up a rotate on them. Because the hardest thing on the parks is seeing that there's got a mint mark on it. They're tiny, tiny, tiny. That's the one I'm always looking for on it. But if it's there, if any were rotated, I'll get rid of that 14 for a better one. But I not find any rotates ever of anything other than the 2001 and the 99. There's 99 here, and the 2001 is the only rotates I found. That's a large head, and it's got all the errors on there too. It's full of them. I call them cog errors because it looks like a cog. See? Cud. It's chipped on the edge of the design, and then this one starts off too. So I've got them on this one and that one, and when they're done real nice, that's worn down a little bit. They go all the way down here and get 4 of them on there, and they look like a cog on the flame. It looks like the flame's turned to 2 cogs. So yeah, so error. That's on the large. You can see the distance there is, let's say 0.5, and the small head is 0.6, 0.7. They're extremely hard to find. That's why I kept one there for example. In case I find one, I can show you the difference, small head and large head. But I've got videos on the $2, which is the same, extremely hard to find, and it's the small head on the 99, $1 and $2 that you're looking for. Not the small. Somebody got me onto that. Other people giving names to things. The standard head, the standard obverse head at the 99. Is harder to find on the $1 and the $2. Really hard. About 20 to 30 to 1. So the large heads on both of them in the $1, the international pension, age pension. That one, the large head, 20 to 30 to every small, and the same on the $2. Dime a dozen for the variety, but get the standard head, and they're extremely hard. 13s, they wear just like the 2000s. I said there's a couple of coins that resemble the 2000, and this is one of them that I picked out and said, the 2013. Gets like it. There's a couple. Get the similarities of the 2000, where basically it wasn't nice hard metal, it was soft. And unfortunately, 2000 is the year that the mule was, so that's why they're expensive in uncirculated and good grades, because the actual metal is crap and it's hard to find any good ones that have been in circulation because they're just soft. They copped all the dings, they didn't repel anything, they weren't hardened. I don't know where they bought them from, but they want to get their money back. Get a refund because they got ripped off. They got cheap metal sold to them, and it just happened to be on, of all years, you know, the 2000s. So pity. But anyone that's got a mule uncirculated and, you know, extremely fine, very fine, they're all laughing because they'll probably want them to get even worse and worse and worse in circulation. So theirs go up and up and up. Oh yeah, the Henry Parks. But yeah, if there was on there, I'd flip them all. So no worries. That's the 2005. It should have been for the whole year, but somebody put the Mobberoos in there by mistake like that, and it turned into a mule of 2005 with the 2006 Mobberoos, and it should have been like that all year. So yeah, they're good, but fine and good nick, that's what you want. What was that? 9. Volunteers. Oh, I just knew it before I even turned it over. Don't know why. Some characteristics to coins, you know them before you flip them. And this is what I've said on 2004s. They're all nearly, 80% of them are offset. One of the only ones, just absolute consistent that the dies were tilted or offset. A little bit of fin in there. It's a little bit shallow there, so I'm going on a tilted, offset tilted die, probably. And the other side copped it. So maybe the collar was out, offset the collar. I don't know. Anyway, look at the 2004s. You won't be able to unsee it now. They're all out of shape. They're all like that. They don't get any worse than that. They just get better. They're like that and better. 99, another large head. No errors. No rotate. 97. You get the die cracks in there. Oh, that might be. I'll just have a look. Last time I looked, it was like that other 88. It was just dirt. No, not this time. This one's got it. So you can see a little die crack in there starting on there. They're smaller now. I've got the smallest one, I reckon, that started. It's a little die crack. It's as wide as that little bit coming off the wing, coming down to the blob. That's what it starts as, and it goes across, and then it just keeps getting bigger, like a lava flow, and bigger, and it can get up to about 3 times that, and it just fills that in really thick. But weak spot on it. I found about 9 or 10 of them since last year. And make sure you check. What is that? I don't know if that is joined or that's one on there too. I'm not sure it's been hit. I think that's how it is. Oh, I'll have to get another one because I don't know if that. So you got the propeller there. But that bit there is the end of the wing. But I'm not sure if something's going on there. I'll have to get another one to check. But it's got die crack there. But I haven't found one over there. But I'll check, see with another one, see what's going on. But anything that's that close to the edge rim and that inside in a rim, it could possibly have weak spots. The 50 cents has it from the top of the 50 to the shield. Weak spot and a half always breaks like that. The close is really close, and the bridge just breaks between them. Cracks, and you get cuds or raised die cracks, or die cracks into cuds, but die cracks anyway. There's still a die crack in the cud. Die chip, depending if it's big and round or long, tall. I used to add the two. I used to put die crack with cuds. In other words, a die crack with thicker areas. A bit like seaweed, you know. You got your thin bit, and then you got your bubble. And sea thin bubble. Yeah, same thing. Oh, Mr. Parks, yeah. one to go after this. Let me hope that we turn over like a 92 Mobaroos, of course. I mean, that's got to be everybody's dream coin if they're out there to find, for sure. Not the Mule. The Mule, yeah, that's second to me. It's the 92 Mobaroos if they're out there. 8,000 supposedly, because it was the Barcelona Olympics that year. It was the Barcelona girl on the back with the spear, which they banned in the end because they didn't get permission or something to put it on there. The indigenous person with the spear. Anyway, but they supposedly minted 8,000 and put them in circulation. It's shown on the mint site, 8,000. So I don't know, but anything's possible. Anything and everything, anyway. That one's offset a little bit. But it tilted die again. I just look at it. If it's got no rim there at all, why? When it's so deep here? Because it's tilted. It hits here first and doesn't make it to there. And then you get this edge in here that's pushing up, or it's too thick for thinning. It can't be thinning. Going in between the collar die and the anvil die. It's too thick. So it's a bit of squash up there, I'd say. Something going on. But yes, tilted dies, vast majority. Oh, look, there's another one. And it is joined, so that's all right. Vast majority are tilted. So there, another one. There's like yellow one. Let's bring it around. Now, if you look here and look to that one, what you'll notice, let me see if I can get my fingers out of there. First noticeable bit to me is they're in two different positions. This one's nearly at the line on the wing, and that one's way above, which means that they had problems with all their dies, obviously, not just one. That's two dies there. So it must have been a weak spot in their dies. There you go. So that's two dies. So see how many dies you can find with that problem. I've got two here. They minted 27 million of them, I think. The 97s, 22, somewhere there. Anyway, 22, 25 mil, somewhere in between. So possible, I don't know, 15, 12, 15 dies that they used. Yeah, so I've got two of them. But if you could find like 15 different ones and know that every single one of the dies they got were no good. Well, you can't say no. I mean, well, you can on a coin because they've got to be minted correct. So, yeah, I wonder how many they went. How many actually had that problem? And more, did they actually buy any more dies off that person's country, whoever's making them? I don't know who makes them for us. Change whoever's supplying them. I don't know. But then again, you won't be making that coin the next year, so what's the use of bitching anybody when it might not happen again on another coin because of that one. But that was the designer's fault too for putting it so close, because you're going to get a bridge from the hammering that goes on. Yeah, you'll see most things that their design is kept away from the edges. Well, look, 2000. And it just happens to be in very good condition. It's pretty rare finding it. These are 5.6 mil or 7 mil as well, same as the mule, low mint, lowish mint. But look at the condition that's in. You know, that'd be at least $700-800 coin if that was a mule in that condition. No problems. It's got luster there still a bit. Hit, but if anyone knows their thing, they'll know that that's really good for a 2000, because I already explained they use horrible metal, real soft. You can already see all the hits, but it's kept some. Yeah, but yeah, that would have got you. Would have got you a good deal. That one, if it was a mule, no probs. And it'd sell quick too, because that's what you're trying. You know, they're the hardest. It's not just the mule. The hardest thing to get is something in get this condition. I think I'll probably take it to Downies if I got it like that. See what I can get, but I'd expect to get 1,500 to $3,000 for it. Somewhere there, anywhere in between will do me anyway, if it was. But yes, they're extremely hard to find. They're just like the 1930 penny. They don't have anything, any known 1930 pennies higher than extremely fine. I think it is, or very fine plus. There aren't any. And I think the extremely fine it is, I think they only have like a handful that are extremely fine, and those are the $1 million ones. But if you found, if you found a 1930 that was almost uncirculated, I swear, man, you'd be buying a house in Florida, you'd be buying Malago off that Trumpy dude, mate, I tell you, because they don't exist, no one's got one. And anyway, that's my point with the 2000 mule. They end up, well, in this case, we have got them uncirculated, and in those higher ones, but that's because people got them straight away. Out of here finding them, nah. And if you do, you'll know you're going to get a bit for it, because they're hard to get out of the wild. And anyone that's got those top ones, well, you're not going to buy it off them. So you need to find it to get the cash. But yeah, they're very, very hard because of the horrible metal. And the 30s was, I don't know, they didn't find out till what, 1948? Somebody realised that there was no 1930s around, that the mintage figure was wrong. It wasn't 1.5 million, it wasn't 3 million, it was 3,000. And then it was mixed up with the mintage figures for 1929, I think it was, 1931. Anyway, that's why it was decades before anyone knew that the 1930 didn't exist. It was the mintage it is, the rarity. And it really didn't probably kick home anyway, because I remember in the 70s you could pick up, what a guy, I read there, a guy bought a 1930 penny in 72, 73. I'm pretty sure he picked up for like, it was like $600 anyway. But that's what it was, you know, through the 70s, you know, 600, 1,000, 1,500, you know, it was the time if you were onto it, and you know, it was a little bit of money in those days, but nothing to what you're going to pay now. You would have been doing really well. But you don't know too, because buying some shares or something else might have done better for you. But that's if you were worried about that. If you're just getting the penny, then just naturally it increased and you did well. You know, if you didn't buy it as an investment, you bought it because you were a penny collector and you just wanted it. Even, you know, the difference between deliberately buying it and saying this thing's going to go up tons, rather than me going buying 10 Microsoft shares. You know what I mean? Yeah, but for somebody who just bought it for their collection and that, and it increased, you're laughing. So out of that, I got, oh, that 1988 is gone. Oh, it was gone anyway, chuck it back. So I got error with the little die cracks. A 2014 Mobaroos, very nice condition, beautiful. The Anzac don't matter, that was just the show. One of these is an error one. Yep, that's another error. It's got all the cuds on the flame there. So 2, 3 errors. This one was just to show a large head, that's all right, that's nothing. One large design, 2003, and yeah, well, that's it. We got 3 error, cut error, die crack, 1 variety, and 1 low mint, 1 million 2014. And I honestly, all right, this one, a hard, yeah, this one. Even though it's a million, I don't know why. I don't know. Anybody else feel like it's just not grabbing? It's not grabbing me yet. But I'm going to take him because he's low, and I just said I haven't found many of them, so I don't know why I keep thinking that. And these ones, well, I got 6, 7 of these already. That error one, it's not very good, and I've got better than them. I only keep a couple anyway. So yeah, nice. But this one, the 2014, is the take out of that $100. And of course, everyone each to his own. These two are really good, but I have got others, but they're good. I'll check and see if I've got any in between and see how many different dyes I've got there that they had problem with, because that's 2 different ones. I said hello, Joe. I haven't looked over. I hope nobody's taken. Oh yeah, no, that's all right. We got up there. Yeah, so that's all right, Peter. You got to go. That was only an hour. Joe's here, and I got to go. That means that, Joe, you have no choice, but you have to go. I was just thinking, I was thinking the old Big Brother, remember? Time to go. And I used to always say Gretel Gerling whenever she said time to go, because everybody wanted her to go, didn't they? She was a rat bag on there. Jesus. Nobody liked her. I didn't. Make you angry watching her. So anyway, I'm off. Have a good Saturday morning. And for all those that, like I said, I've got 1,400. Must be 1,600. 1,400 of $2 coins there to check later. There's my backboard. Just I don't normally show it. That's because I don't use the stickers. I don't take the stickers off. I've actually got them blue tacked on, and they keep falling down. There's my badges I made. Spuds 420 I made for him. I sent a couple in. And then Georgie and Bottle Top, Silverstruck. I think Silverstruck's changed his name now. Somebody did. I haven't seen Dave for a while. Davo. Coin Spot. I haven't seen him for a while. Same guy. Davo, Coin Spot. AG, Peter X Stacker. And his sticker is just amazing. Look at that. BMG's new one. Send to Georgie. Everyone's on there. Anyway, and mine down there. Badges I was giving away. They're still in bags to give away. I haven't done any giveaways. Get around to them sort of thing. Yeah, so that's later today. I'll do them. Yeah, I'll get them out of the way later. It's still hard to sit here and look at them and know that there's possible money in there, nice coins, but I'll bite my hand, and I got to do gardening too before the rain comes, Pete. So don't worry, I've got to cut the lawn too, mate. I'm going out now. I'm going to be in trouble. It's been out there all morning. Ooh, and I've been going on a fair bit too. But anyway, that's all right. I have to, because I'll check these my old days, mate, I wouldn't even be able to video because I was checking coins from when I got up till I had to get them in the bank and out again and checking them all night. I was all day, all night. That's why, if you're wondering why I'm doing so many, this is just me. It's not even standard. I'd be doing more than this. I'd be doing those twos right now. I'd be down there getting some more. I'd come back and do them again. I'd go and get some more. I just noodle day in, day out continuously. It's the only way you can get. I'm building up all the coins I find, so I go and whack them on eBay or Facebook or whatever. So I'm building up a little stash of all the good coins, which some of them are going before I'm even stashing them. People jumping on them. So anyway, yeah, so that's good. That one will go in. And these two, well, that won't. So, 3 coins real is what I'll keep. Those two, no, don't want them. I'll do it right now. That's the final result. 2 error coins, low mint, Mobiloos 2014. And I'll show them again, just in case anybody dives at the end of the video and wants to have a look and shortcut. That's all fine. You do whatever you like. For while I'm getting paid a video, I don't care what anyone's doing with them. As anybody will have to wait, but the end result was that I get 0.03 cents average per video per day, which gives me around $1.80 a day. That varies $1.40 to $2.10. That's it for 550 videos. All right, so I'm telling everyone because I've got nothing to hide anyway. It doesn't matter. But I'm just letting you all know, if there's any entrepreneurs out there think they're an entrepreneur, well, 2014, man, and I'm still on $1.65 to $1.90 a day off YouTube with 560 videos and people watching them. And I had 6,000 minutes views last week alone. 6,000. There's that cut area between the wing and the rim, and it's up higher on that mark. It's on that mark just about, and this one is up higher from that mark, and it's a longer one. So there you go. So that's 2 different dies there. Got die crack, same place. So they had problems. And here's the problem anyway. I already know what it is. Don't put your designs too close to the rim. That's all. That's it. Drop them back, like you've done on nearly every, like this one. Drop them back. Anyway. That's it, thank you. 3 coins, 2 errors, low mint, 1 million. It's the 1 million club, so I should inspire myself to like that coin. For some reason I don't know, but I'll have to. And yeah, that's good. So 3 coins, 2 nice errors, and yeah, progression error. Not progression error. They're not a progression error because they're not following on from each other. They're completely 2 different dies there. Completely 2 different dies. Yeah, so there you go. All right, people, bye-bye, ta-da. Have a good day, cut the lawn, go shopping, I don't know, wash the dog, walk in the park, go fishing, golf, take some photos of the local area. Yeah, go for a bushwalk, I don't know, heaps of stuff that you could possibly do if you ain't got any chores, that is. Anyway, I'm going. Have a good Saturday. I'll be back later. I've got to do those $2 coins and get them out of the way. And again, it'll be colour. And then just colour, and then it catches me eye. That's all I'll say. All right, ta-da for now. Have a good day. Thanks for dropping in. And bye-bye. Let's do the cheers and that's it. I'm out of here. H has left the building. Ta-da, bye-bye. Oh, sub, like, share, friend, subscribe, go to Facebook and have a follow me, friend me there. I've got 1,900 pictures, photos of all the coins I'll take, sold and have. And eBay, I'm on there too. Have a look on eBay, anything on there. Just contact me through my Gmail on here. It's in the description and in the About Me. And make an offer. I'm I told everyone yesterday, oh, you'll be surprised what I'll knock off those coins on eBay. They're silvers. They're not the error ones. They're, you know, commemoratives and silvers, 1 ounces, all premium ones, no bullion. So go check them out. I swear, I'll give you a good price. I just want to get rid of them. I want to buy some other stuff. I said I want to buy mint sets and all sorts of stuff and show you what I used to do. And we'll look through and I'll show you all the varieties and stuff to find and that in there. So I've got plenty I can get, and if I had money to buy, other than just going down and getting these, you know, there's other things to do. And out of that, I can find good stuff to put on eBay. So I'm quite happy doing that too. Anyway, till next time, which will be today. Have a good day and be safe and you know, good feelings going out to Christine and Michael because they, you know, they're really crook. And it's a real dog. And you know, you got the where it came from, and they get me on that one. But yeah, so I hope you're both feeling somewhat better, getting there, and maybe just drink whiskey and get wasted for the next couple of days, and you know, take prescription. I shouldn't say, you know, your Panadol. Anyway, I'm carrying on. Hope all the best to the two of you. I hope you get really well, real quick. All right, ta-da for now, and bye-bye.